Hello friends, welcome to GMG Accountancy classes. Today we are going to discuss 12th Accountancy Theory, Unit 9, Lesson 9, Ratio Analysis. First, very short answer question. What is meant by accounting ratios? Ratio is a mathematical expression of relationship between two related or interdependent items. It is a numerical or quantitative relationship between two items. It is calculated by dividing one item by the other related item. When ratio are calculated on the basis of accounting information, these are called accounting ratio. Second question, what is quick ratio? Quick ratio gives the proportion of quick assets to current liabilities. It indicates whether the business concern is in position to pay its current liabilities as and when they become due out of its quick assets. Quick assets are current assets, excluding inventories and prepaid expenses. It is otherwise called liquid ratio or acid test ratio. Quick assets equal to current assets minus inventories. Inventory means stock minus prepaid expenses. Now third question, what is meant by debt equity ratio? Debt equity ratio is calculated to assess the long-term solvency position of a business concern. Debt equity ratio expresses the relationship between long-term debt and shareholders' funds. It is computed as follows. Debt equity ratio equal to long-term debt divided by shareholders' funds. Now move on to fourth question. What does return on investment ratio indicate? Return on investment shows the proportion of net profit before interest and tax to capital employed, shareholder funds and long-term debts. This ratio measures how efficiently the capital employed is used in the business. It is an overall measure of profitability of a business concern. Fifth question, state any two limitations of the ratio analysis. Ratios are only means. Change in price level. Short answer questions. First question, Explain the objectives of ratio analysis. Following are the objectives of ratio analysis. To simplify accounting figures, to facilitate analysis of financial statements, to analyze the operational efficiency of a business, to help in budgeting and forecasting, to facilitate intra-firm and inter-firm comparison of performance. What is inventory conversion period? How is it calculated? Inventory conversion period is the time taken to sell the inventory. A shorter inventory conversion period indicates more efficiency in the management of inventory. It is computed as follows. Inventory conversion period in days equal to number of days in a year divided by inventory turnover ratio. Inventory conversion period in months equal to number of months in a year divided by inventory turnover ratio. Third question, how is operating profit ascertained? Operating profit ratio gives the proportion of operating profit to revenue from operations. Operating profit ratio is an indicator of operational efficiency of an organization. It may be computed as follows. Operating profit ratio equal to operating profit divided by revenue from operations into 100. Alternatively, it is calculated as under operating profit ratio equal to 100 minus operating cost ratio. Operating profit equal to revenue from operations minus operating cost. Fourth question, state any three advantages of ratio analysis. Measuring operational efficiency. Ratio analysis help to know operational efficiency of a business by finding the relationship between operating cost and revenues, and also by comparison of present ratios with those of the past ratios. Measuring financial solvency. Ratio analysis to ascertain the liquidity or short-term solvency and long-term solvency of a business, facilitating investment decisions. Ratio analysis help the management in making effective decisions regarding profitable avenue of investments. Other 3 point is easy point, that this 3 point or above 3 points, any 3 points you can write. Out of the 6 points, you have to read and write only 3 points. Next, move on to 5th question. Bring out the limitations of ratio analysis. Ratios are only means. Ratios are not end in themselves, but they are only means to achieve a particular purpose. Analysis of related items must be done by the management or experts with the help of ratios. Accuracy of financial information. The accuracy of a ratio depends on the accuracy of information taken from financial statements. If the statements are inaccurate, ratios computed based on that will also be consistency in preparation of financial statements. Inter-firm comparisons with the help of ratio analysis will be meaningful only if the firms follow uniform accounting procedures consistently. So 3 points over. Any 3 points you can write out of this 5 points. So up to this, our 9th chapter is completed.